And speaking of the deadly Capitol Hill insurrection, Michael Foy, the Wixom man accused of being one of the most violent participants in the siege, is due in court this afternoon. He's accused of beating a police officer with a hockey stick. And as Nick Monticelli tells us, his attorney is asking for his release.
Good afternoon. We're about an hour away now from this hearing in Washington, D.C. Michael Foy's defense attorney is saying that he is not a threat and he should be allowed to go. The prosecutor is filing new paperwork saying, no, we don't think so. 30-year-old Michael Foy has been locked up in Washington, D.C. since he was arrested at his Wixom condo in late January. Court documents say Foy traveled to D.C. to attend President Trump's rally and then moved to the Capitol. The feds say during the insurrection, he was the most violent of all the participants, using a hockey stick to beat officers, which was recorded on body cam. But his attorney is arguing Foy was trying to protect others, citing that body cam footage where people were screaming that police were inadvertently trampling and killing a woman there. While arguing for Foy to be allowed bond, his attorney writes, on January 6th, when people were being crushed at his feet, he acted in defense of those others. He saw individuals in imminent danger of bodily harm and used a reasonable amount of force to protect and defend those people who were being trampled. The filing also discusses Foy having a recent diagnosis of PTSD from his time in the Marines. There are also dozens of letters supporting Foy, one from his father writing, I know for a fact my son did not go there with any ill intent to do anyone any harm. I truly believe emotions and bad decisions were the recipe for the day. So please don't let one day define my son. I love him dearly and need him. Federal prosecutors see it differently. In new court documents filed before the weekend, they say Foy beat police officers repeatedly with a hockey stick, and the claims of trying to help others fall short, writing he is seen encouraging other rioters to assault the officers as well to join him when he crawled through a destroyed window and into the Capitol of the United States, weapon in hand. Foy's attorney also said that they believe his PTSD may have triggered some of his actions during that insurrection, and again, they don't believe it's a flight risk nor a danger to others. We'll see what the judge has to say here in about an hour. I'm Nick Monticelli, Local 4.